Hello, 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 good evening. I am back. Pro Clubs Weekly is back, but more importantly, the most important thing, you guys are back and FC25 is back. We had a little break. Because we've just done about 11 and a half months solid. Back from the break. I'm looking a bit tanned. I'm not that tanned. It is literally just the light, trust me. But it was very, very sunny, and now I'm back to sheer misery. It's been miserable today. So tonight, the point of tonight is to get as many free agents in here as possible, and to get them scouted effectively. We're just going to call it as we see it tonight, trying to get 2 teams up and running, although we've got 5 people in the chat. So if you have said you're going to play tonight, please pop your name down so I know you are there. And if you've just come along and you want to play and you are a free agent, pop your name down. What's the worst that can happen? The link to our Discord where we do all this kind of stuff will be on our socials somewhere, so you can find that. And as soon as we have got the teams, or just one team at the moment, ready, we will get going. But until that point, you've got me to keep you company. The managers for tonight, thank you very much for the managers, is Soundbro and Men's. Speaking of Men's, Veratsky or whatever you like to go by these days, welcome into the chat, bud. Good to have you. Good to have you with us tonight. You could do a little bit of scouting yourself, maybe. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, this is our first stream of SC25, and I keep saying us because Domino is going to be making an appearance in some way, shape, or form. We don't know what that looks like just yet. He might be playing. Oh, look at that. He might be playing. He might be commentating. He might be managing. Who knows? Who knows what that? He does what he wants. That man is an enigma. But for the time being, let's concentrate on getting some people through the door. 5 people. Don't make me ping everyone on the Discord, because I will. I feel like I've already sent quite a few out recently as well. But we've had a lot of reacts actually, more than we're maybe used to. 11 of them have been goalkeepers though, so what we're going to do with that information, I don't know. But hey, I mean, I went on early today. This is early for Pro Clubs Weekly. Normally I'm on about 8 o'clock. I went on early today because I just feel like people play earlier than I tend to get on, and yeah, people aren't here, so. But hey, JP's in the chat. JP and VFL Aston Villa, another man who will be scouting, I'm sure. We do have a bunch of player profiles actually. I was going to put them in the video description. I think I'll wait till it's done because I don't want to be putting random people in my video description if they're not showing up. Otherwise it's just a mess. But we've had loads of stuff come through in the player details. A lot more than are here right now. Right, let me know your names, preferably your Discord names, so I can put you on the list. I do have a list, by the way. He says as he works this for the first time. There's my list. I'm not sure if you can see it. My screen is quite small. Let me zoom in. There we go. I reckon you guys can see that. Sir Gibbo and F.A. Eclaris, let me know if you are playing, because at the moment everyone's getting a game. Everyone is getting a game. John Stones. Centre-backs walk into this team. Centre-backs walk in. Aaron Kerr, I've got you, buddy. You are top of that list. Hopefully you guys can see the list, so you know if you're on it, you know you're safe. We will be just doing first come, first served, seeing as a lot of people are a little bit late. Plexi. I feel like I've seen your name in the Discord. Am I right? Plexi. Maybe not. That or you're not a centre back. It's so difficult to see on PC who's reacted to what, because it gives you like a little clip, like a little bit of an action rather than the whole list. I actually prefer it on the phone. But Plexi, let me pop you down because you are here, and that is all we need from people right now. Have we got anyone else? Sir Gibbo, let me know if you're... Oh, there you go. Yep, Gibbo's in. Gibbo, if you've got Discord, jump in the Discord as well. That way we can just kind of keep tabs on you. John Stones, I assumed you were, buddy, but thanks for confirming. That is very helpful. You will... I imagine you'll be getting all the games. Who's walked in the door? No, not Gibbo. Yeah, Gibbo, if you jump in the Discord... we've got... Do you know what? We've actually got a... we've got a fancy Discord invite, but I can never just remember the start of it, so I'll pop it down in the chat as just an actual invite. But there you go. If you need to jump in there. So what does that give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've almost got enough for a full team, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your horses. I'm getting pinged now. Who am I getting pinged by? Glimpse Donut Man. Yes, absolutely. Foolish me. I mean, we haven't... Do you know what? We actually haven't done a stream, like a community stream, for quite a long time. And I forgot just the sheer chaos. I mean, when was the last time we did a draft or Pro Clubs Weekly League? That's a little bit different. I let the teams organise themselves there, but yeah, it's sheer madness trying to organise people. There's me thinking that people would just show up on time. Fool! What a fool! Not that we're sponsored by Corksicle, but if you do see one of these, definitely get it because it's changed my life. Come on, I want names. I want to fill my little spreadsheet. Oh, 0. That makes more sense. I mean, at this rate, 0, you'll be getting a game, so... Gibbo, I'll pop your position here because I don't have it on there. Plexi, same with you. Stones, centre back. Helpful, thank you guys. Any more? Glimpse as well. Glimpse is a centre back. That's not John Stones, is it? Plexi? No, I don't think it is. Another centre back. Can you believe it? Okay, then let's get Glimpse in because he is on the Discord. Now we're gonna have too many bloody centre backs. Who'd have thought it, huh? Glimpse is Donut Man and is a centre back. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Right. We're on a roll. Let me ping these. First warning. I like sending warnings. I feel like a teacher. Timothy's in. Good to have you on board. I want your name to be in capitals as everyone else's. That's going to bug me. Who else have we got? Daniel Burt, another centre back. I love it. Yeah. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, pimp. I love how no one's YouTube username matches their Discord. What are you all hiding? What are you all hiding? Yeah, sorry, I'm just flicking through screens, so sorry if I am a bit slow getting to anything you have posted. Right, Daniel Burt's glimpse. Okay, do you know what? I knew for a fact we couldn't have that many centre backs. It was impossible. Not that many centre backs even exist on this game. Right. Back onto Discord then. Chasing people up. We're going to have a few people on the naughty list. Few people deleting their messages saying they were available. But I see everything. Ollie Watkins, that makes more sense. Thank you very much. I to be honest, like now I understand what you're saying. I totally missed it in the chat. I thought you were just talking about Ollie Watkins. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Hi Reese. Good to see. I say it's good to see you, and I don't know how you've crept in, but you have, and you're here, so that's fine. 27 people, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 names. Should we get going with just 11 and then wait for 11 people to come in? I can do that in the background. Let's not make people wait. Oh, mate, don't even get me started on availability. Do not even get me started. To be honest, I'll be totally honest with you. We almost jacked this in. We almost jacked this in last night. Just for the simple fact that this tends to happen. But those of you who are here, we will definitely put something on. So what's this for again? This is the free agent showcase. So what we'll do is we'll record this. Obviously it's live, but we record it and then we send it out to managers, and managers can just watch it back. Right. I feel like we're maybe Aaron, AP are strikers, Mems and Pims are wide players. We've got a couple of centre backs. We've got Soundbro, goalkeeper. We're not far off. And I think if we, as and when we get the 11, we make the 11. And if another 11 somehow magically turn up, we can get that cracking as well. But let's not wait around too much. Yeah, VPG, 2 weeks away. 21st, is it the 21st it starts? 2 weeks today. I'm trying to do my maths. We'll be hosting that 3 nights a week. I think we've already. That's no longer under wraps. That has that's been confirmed now. I can confirm. Yeah, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. 3 nights a week for Pro Clubs Weekly, and and VPG. So get used to it. I mean, I feel like VPG are a lot less kind when it comes to being on time. So it's good training for that also. Right. 2 players, really. We're 2 away from an 11 and we'll get some friendlies in, I think. We definitely have enough to make 2 teams. We were looking at 3 teams at one point, but such is pro clubs. Let's have a look who we're missing. Am I doing commentary for League One? I very much doubt it. This is for all the leagues, Gibbo. I mean, we've got a lot of managers from all over the place, so it's not strictly just a VPG thing. I imagine most players and managers will be VPG, a lot of VFL as well, but yeah. So going back to League One, I don't think so. It's not on the cards. We're doing a lot of, and again, I'm not sure how much I can say at this point, but we're doing a lot of the UK Premier stuff this season with the LAN events coming up. So we're trying to push that a lot. So they're going to be bumper editions. So we're doing 3 nights a week, but also I think it will be close to 3-hour shows each time, depending on who turns up on time. So yeah, I mean, from 2 weeks today, 2 weeks yesterday, 3 nights a week of 3 hours of pro clubs. So yeah, get used to us. I'll have Domino here as well though, so it's not just me. And most of the time I'll have Domino, not all the time. Right, it's got to a point where I want to watch some clubs. So we've got 9. Anyone who wants to jump in, manager or not, let's just get it done. Kenshin, we've currently got 1 goalkeeper. I'm sure they'd be happy to rotate, but at the moment, I'll put people into a team, I guess. I mean, if everyone's happy to do that. Okay, so the team looks a little bit like this then. Why am I not on capitals? Because I constantly flick between capitals because I end up shouting at people and I don't mean to. And then we've got Givo in CDM, I guess. Pim, Mems. And then we've got Aaron, AP. So we're missing a CDM. That's not ideal, is it? Can you guys see this? You let me know if you can see this. I appreciate it's not the easiest to read. Wide mid, striker, there we go. King defensive, that sounds promising. Absolutely, King. Jump in. The return of Pro Clubs Weekly. Commentate on Menzino Ball. It's been too long. We'll need to have a little catch up actually, see how your team recruitment's coming along. King defensive, absolutely jump in. Sound Bro and or Mems, do you have the clubs ready? Because we'll start getting people in. Yeah, if Mems or Soundbro are around, let me know. Mems, do you want me to start inviting people to your team? Is that alright? Let's do the team name up here. I could have made it easier. Perdono XIX. That's the team name, guys. Alright, sorry, I've got about 12 chats going. Reese, don't worry, mate. I heard you the first time. Don't worry. Is that why Reese wants to go CDO? This week. Yeah, cool. The good thing about it is I've had a little look behind the scenes at the Premier League teams, UK Prem. They've changed it now from English to UK. And it's just full of teams who that I don't know. They're just gonna give each other a real good go this season. So I'm very, very excited about it. Yes, King Defensive. Yeah, absolutely. Join that team. The team is Perdono XIX. Perdono XIX. Do. Gibbo, I have seen your message, don't worry. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, we don't even have anyone streaming, actually. That's another fantastic point, by the way. Do we need to be on the game? John Stones, please tell me what you mean by that. I feel like I've got more managers than players at the moment. Ethan Goalkeeper is in the stream. Which means do we need to get on FC? What, John Stones, what do you think is happening today? Yes, please. Yes, please. We'd like to see you play FC 25. We'd like to see all of you play FC 25. Is JP signing for Dregs, is he? riding on Ash Alberto's coattails, I am. Thanks, John. Yep, Ethan, you're down. Go and join Perdono XIX. Please don't. I don't think I could take that. I don't think I could take that. Johnny Stones is sending me on a roller coaster of emotion right now. Alright, Gibbo, I think you can go Cam now. I think we've got enough to cover that. So let's put Reese here. Let's put Gibbo here. And then Pim, wide mid. Just missing a CDM. King defensive goes in here. And then I've got Soundbro, old Jimmy, depending on what he's just messaged me. He's literally. Right, Ethan in there. Plexi Glimpse, defensive king. Can everyone see it? I guess I can zoom in a little bit more now. It's me, Philippe. Stop it. I know it's been a long time, so I've gone through my playlist twice. Not Michael is just put in that he's a goalkeeper. That does not help us. Right, Mems, can we have a status report? I wish I hadn't asked for the status report. I think this is going to get to a point where it's just like, can we get 11 players? 11 players. Erdogan's in. But we've got a goalkeeper. In fact, we've got 4 goalkeepers. Right. who's not turned up, because I'm going to start naming and shaming now. Right, individual chasers. It's not really what I want to be doing, if I'm totally honest. How do I stream on Xbox? I don't have an Xbox, mate. Left mid, CDM, centre back aren't here. That's more than I thought we had, I can't lie. But it's not saying much at this point in time. Safe, hey buddy, do you want a game? If so, jump in. First come, first serve now. This is the team name. Thanks, Mems. Oh, at least now I can see who's there. Yeah, we're missing quite a few. Strikers are there though, that's always good. Pim's just turned up, that's good. Right, CDM and 2 centre backs. It's not bad. It's not, well, it is terrible, but also. Oh wait, is the Jimmy, no, not for this one, mate. If you don't mind. Yep. Went from having too many centre backs to no centre backs. Any more coming through on the chat? Johnny Stones is on his way. Right, last check. Still missing a bunch. 3 players. Yeah, most people do have to leave for other stuff. So I feel like if we could get 2 games in, we would be very lucky. I mean, 1 at this point. We've got the 2 centre backs on their way. Jimmy's on his way. There he is in the nick of time. Let me move this across here because I don't think we need any more. Just waiting on Johnny Stones and Glimpse. As soon as those guys are in, we can go. We can get a game. It's exciting times, guys. It's just literally on the edge of my seat. Reese, did you say your dad beat you yesterday? Jimmy's gone again. Hammer, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If you want a quick game and you can beat 2 centre backs in, then please be my guest. We've been waiting now for 45 minutes. We are waiting on... Where is he? Glimpse. Glimpse, are you around? I know you need to miss one, but it's the next one, right? And it's Johnny Stones, so I might be a little bit behind. If anyone is knocking around on FC25 in the chat and wants a game, first come, first served. John, what's taking so long, mate? We're not playing a whole game while you load up. Hammer, yes, mate. To be honest, yeah. We do. We do. Do I play 11s and OG FIFA? What you consider OG FIFA and what I consider OG FIFA are 2 different things, but yeah. We've been playing competitive. When did we start? Maybe 16, 17? We played that for 3 years. But we never played VPG, funnily enough. Never played VPG. Always played VFL. I think VFL was the first one we came across and we had no reason to ever leave there. So when we started this channel, we didn't know what VPG was. And now here we are. Look at us now. What do you need to join? Good question. Perdono XIX. Reese, I feel like we've had this conversation before, like where we tried to match up what teams I played in. And I don't think we ever crossed paths. Because we did management for like 5 or 6 seasons as well. Hammer literally just, yeah, he sensed my distress. Knew he needed a player. Yes, Finn. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. We might see some football. We might see some football. Might. No restrictions, mate. No restrictions. The only restriction is it needs to be FC 25, not 24. I wouldn't even know what the point scoring system is anymore. You played FGL and VFL. Yeah. It's like I said, I knew he played VFL because I think we went searching for him last time. I mean, Finn, if you want a game now, no better time to grind than in this well put together team. Sorry for everyone who's been sat there waiting, by the way. I mean, you can see in the Discord how many people said they were here. You can see in the chat how many people have said they were here. No restrictions, no. Well, you said he beat you earlier, and without reading the whole thing. As a Bast, I'm not being funny, mate, but how many times have I spammed a group or added everyone or tweeted? Come on, bro. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Glimpse is here. We're just waiting on the hammer now. Oh, look at that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. I mean, to be fair, I could have spent that time finding a friendly. So we play a full 11. I'm not... I'm not in any of the friendly chats, so if anyone is, please feel free to grab a team name. Yeah, Mems, please feel free to have a look as well. Azza, what about Twitter, mate? What about Twitter? Come on. I mean, feel free to... I don't think we're gonna... I feel like I was in the friendlies chat at one point, and now I'm not. There it is, friendlies. Bear with me. Right. Yeah, there we go. It's just all the boys. It's all the Perdono boys in there. Cheers, guys. Clearly beat me to it. Slumming it around in the general chat, am I? I'm praying to God no one gets chucked out straight away, because that would be savage. Yeah, I jumped on for the first time the other day. Played some Rush just to try and get to level 20, then actually did some 11s the other night. I don't know about anyone else, but it's literally the exact same game. People are saying they don't like it, but it seems to be mainly people who are playing foot and trying to do the old 15 games, 15 points, whatever it is, and getting angry at that, so they just lash out. But the people I spoke to who play pro clubs said it's pretty much the same. Don't know how you guys feel about it. Yeah, waiting for a friendly, Jimmy. Waiting to get a friendly. It just so happens that it's all gone quiet. I mean, we could load up against Divs just to get an actual game as we come up to an hour. Yeah, it's not the ideal time to try and find friendlies, but it's alright. I have faith in him. It's up to you guys. I'd rather watch you guys play against 11, but appreciate it's very much lobby simulator at the moment. This stream's fine, is it not? Or am I far behind? That does happen sometimes. Sometimes it goes in super slow-mo as well, which is really strange. That's a good point, actually. When does VFL start? JP, you know that, wouldn't you? November 8th. Yeah, midweek's on. Yeah, I saw that. I do like a midweek, but how come? Why should VPG push it back? I thought 21st of October was 21st, 22nd. I thought I was bang on. Oh, spot on. That being said, though, bearing in mind how you can imagine kind of what our social media looks like, it's basically just 95% clubs. So many people this year are talking about foot. I feel like it was more popular than last year, actually. Can you go into Baffin's friendly chat? That's a good question because I'm not sure I'm in Baffin's. Yes, I am. Baffin's friendly chat. Friendly chat, there we go. Yeah. Timothy's already put one in there. 7 minutes ago. I'm on there as commentary. I didn't know that. Reese, I've seen you up top, mate. Let's not be lying on stream now. Need a goalkeeper, centre back, and strikers plural. The rest is sorted. Just the absolute core of the team. What else is there on here that I can not spam on, but spam on? We got one! We got one! The biggest cheer of the night. Wow. Well done, guys. Well done. I promise you'll be worth it. The look of a broken man. It's exactly 1 hour. Exactly 1 hour. Oh, right. Boys. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I feel like I'm not even commentating anymore. I feel like I'm bloody gaffer of this ragtag bunch, you know? Right, I mean, we were supposed to get, like, I want to say 4 or 5 games tonight, easy. Now you've got to kind of shoehorn everything into this 1 or 2 games, I guess. Good luck, everyone. Don't have the team list either, but I think we stared at the team for so long we should probably know who is who. But we are in the Galatasaray kit, the orange and darker orange, letting everyone have a touch of the ball, which is good. Gibbo, who moved up into Cam, but Reese and Soundbro as the 2 CDMs, so just because they're just slightly playing out of position, I feel like that might potentially be a point to look at. Mems, wide midfielder, very good player, gives it to AP77, gives it back to Mems, who's now cut inside, given away though. I don't know who we're playing actually, but it does look like a full 11, or yeah, it's a full 11, which is good. You boys will get a test. Who's playing on this left-hand side? Pims is playing on this left-hand side. Tracking back. King defensive as well. Just popped up from nowhere. He's playing LCB. Good tackle from Reese. AP loses out. They recycle. 10 minutes gone. I would say we'd have more of the ball. Our centre-backs and our CDMs actually seem to have had a pretty good start. Mems over on the right-hand side as well. Glimpse into Gibbo's feet. Absolutely fizzed it in. Given away though. Here's Glimpse. Steps in at the nick of time. Gibbo's got it again. Good feet from Reese. Gives it back. Don't think he wanted it there. I think it needed to go out wide. Adriano for... I didn't even see the team name. I have to call him the opposition. PCF. We'll go with PCF. No PCW, that's for sure. Hammer. Into striker's feet, heads it down. Given away though. Mopped up by PCF. Over on this right hand side though. King defensive again, already had a shout out. Does well, and Reese gets us the goal kick. Don't forget, we're supposed to have 2 teams tonight. We've got just about 1. Took us an hour to get 1. So some of these boys have been sat playing Lobby Simulator for about 45 minutes. So again, we apologise for that. But Gibbo, good turn. Good football from us, actually. Confident playing out from centre-back and CDM. Speaking of which, here is Reese from CDM. Gibbo loses out there, though. And PCF chance to recycle. They've not given us much. However, they have looked quite dangerous down this right-hand side. And King defensive. I mean, it's clinical. That's the definition of professional foul. Did get away from his man, though. Probably for the best. They give it back. That's only fair. But yeah, I'd like to see a bit more defensive cover on this left-hand side from Pim. Or if not, a bit more going forward. Happy to sacrifice that if we're getting change out of our wide midfielders. One of the more difficult positions to play, especially with this formation. Soundboy. Rare touch for him. Again, our strikers just... Can they hold it up more? It'll be interesting to see what they look like given half a chance, whether or not they decide to take it or not. Here is one of the strikers. But again, maybe a little bit too predictable. Glimpse does well, though. Takes it out of the air, gives it to Hammer. Hammer, I don't think is a free agent. Depends which league. AP does well, though. Wins it back. Dodges the slide tackle as well. Gives it to Mems over on this right-hand side. He is team captain for tonight. Gets half a yard. To be fair, though, defender does quite well. These haven't looked like a bad outfit. It's a good test, actually. Mems does fantastically well. He's dribbled back about 50 yards to win that. Gives it to Gibbo, the cam. The on-rushing Mems, who at the moment is doing shuttle runs. Gives it back to Gibbo. Outside of the boot, swings it in. PCF do well a couple of times, but here is Soundboy over the top. Gives it to Pim, no one there for him with that knockdown. I'm not sure who that is. It looks like Reese. I thought it might be the left centre-back at one point. What kind of team are we? Mems on this right-hand side to have our left centre-back up. No, I think it was Reese. AP does well this time. Keeps the ball. Soundboy gives it into Gibbo. Early chance. Takes it early. A snapshot. Just misses past the post. It's the best opportunity we've had. The best opportunity either team has had. Good through ball there from Soundboy, who, to be fair, is a goalkeeper, by the way. Doing us a favour, doing a job playing CDM, so thank you very much. Making way for Ethan, the goalkeeper there, who sweeps that up nicely. Into striker's feet. Now he's cooking. He's cooking. I'm not sure how long he's been playing in goal for, actually, but I always thought he was a CDM. And if I'm right, you can tell. That, or he's just a very good outfield player as well as goalkeeper. Now, opposition breaks into the box. King defensive, who is on a booking, steps across nicely. Keeps the ball nicely as well. Gives it to Reese. Found a pocket of space and found a raking 70-yard pass. If Mems can get on the end of it, he can as well. Gives it to the front post. Big save from Monster in the opposition net. AP wins it back though. Good play from him. Goes alone. Another big save. We are turning the screws now. The boys have been waiting for this. They've been waiting to showcase. And we're just missing a goal. Mems. Silky footwork from him. Speed boost to the line. Our two CDMs getting nice and high. And to be fair, they can. Although that's what happens though. That was our centre-back giving the ball away there. Lots of cover, but not on this right-hand side. King defensive, though. Doesn't matter. Gives it to Pim down the line. And we keep the ball. But yeah, I guess that's what happens. I mean, we will literally just say those CDMs were pushing up high. I think they were well within their right to do so. But it does leave us susceptible if we do lose the ball in that centre-back position, which is what happened there. But again, I feel like I feel like most players have done themselves as well as you can do in 45 minutes, and I'm not here to single anyone out. I'm gonna see what the comments are saying, and you'll probably see from my reaction whether or not I agree or not. The ball or the striker, no both. King Defense was just talking about his yellow card. One of the highlights of the game. Mems, game feels buffed. To be fair, Mems, I think you've looked really good out there. You created a lot of chances, got into strikers' feet a lot. What I found playing was it's very difficult once the strikers have it into their feet. I found it was quite slow from that point on. So maybe, I don't know, something quicker from the wide areas, maybe, especially that right hand side with Mems. But we'll see. Who's the middle centre back? Come to FC Annecy, thanks. I mean, if you want anyone's player details, because I'm not sure who's playing anymore, we had about 25, 26 names. What a ball that is from Gibbo. Goalkeepers come, and we almost get it over the line. Yeah, if you want any player details from tonight, just drop me a DM. I'll send those over from the chat. Please feel free to contact them directly also. Scraps is in the chat. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Should have got involved tonight, Scraps. If you're still playing, that is, of course. 0-0 here, though. But I think we've been the better team, and I genuinely believe that we should be 1 or 2 up by now. Especially as a ragtag team put together. You wouldn't think it. Over on our left-hand side, some trouble. Pim gets back. Listens to Reese's shout to get back. A bit more cover. He's done that well. Switching it to the hammer. Good football from the boys. Mems wins us a throw-in midway in our own half. We do give it away, though. It certainly has been a minute, mate. I mean, you don't get more casual than this, Scraps. You do not get more casual than this. Again, they're getting a lot of joy on that right-hand side. Luckily for us, the ball does go out of play. We can restart. Good ball from King Defensive. Into Gibbo's feet. What a ball that is. Here we go. 2v1. It's AP. He was unselfish. He was very unselfish there. Do we want to see our strikers be more selfish than that, though? Answers on a postcard. Depends what you're looking for. Managers watching. Depends what you're looking for. Good ball, though, through to the CDM and then through to the cam. Now we're stretching the play. Pim, is he onside? Yes, he is. Breaks into the box. Is he going to go alone? No, he's not. Do we want to see our wide midfielders be more selfish? Do we need to be more selfish as a team? AP gets the strike off. Another big save. Scouting the opposition goalkeeper. Ethan, you should have went in goal for them, boy. He is getting a lot of action. And we're doing everything other than score at this point. If we get 1 here, we'll get 3 or 4. But we can't concede. Reese waiting for Pim to make that run, cuts inside instead. Gibbo looking for striker's feet, finds it because AP tenaciously wins it back. Can he get the flick on? No, he can't. And again, just that wide right area. Timothy does really well, though. Fair play to him. Gets back. Obviously listened to what was said at half-time. Going forward, he's created a chance. Coming back, he stopped a couple of chances as well. King Defensive just needs to be a little bit careful on a booking there, but Glimpse does well to come across, cut that out. We restart with a throw-in deep in our own half. Reese, though, gives the ball away. Wins it back, though, nicely done. And there's 20 minutes left for us to get something out of this game, this ragtag bunch. What a story this would be. Goalkeeper, for all that praise, doesn't do well with the clearance, but we are unable to pick it up. And a rare spell of possession for them at the moment. I think they'll be happy just to keep the ball here. Should have kept it. Soundboy does really well. The goalkeeper, Soundboy. And again, just letting us down in that final third. We've done enough to score. 1 or 2, to be fair. Things just haven't gone our way so far. Goalkeeper's had a worldie as well. 3v3 here. Luckily, King Defensive is in prime position. Pimothy loses out. Out on this right-hand side again. Back sticks is on. Mems gets back. Body's now back 4. I don't even know what our team is. Pro Clubs Weekly. The Trialists. Mems just about keeps that on. Nice. Good work from him as well. Same as Pimothy on that other side. Getting back nicely. Hard position to play in. Wide midfield in this 3-5-2. Just losing out. Again, one thing I've found from this game is getting into strikers' feet from the wide areas. Just trying to lose your man from there. It'll be interesting to see if the top players can do that this season, this year. King Defensive again. To be fair, this back 3 has looked pretty solid. Swings it in, not looking that solid at the moment. We've got Ethan in net, bless him, who's not had anything to do. So if any of the centre backs do wanna just step out for a moment of madness, show us what they can do. Soundboy's had a good game. I called them out at the start of the game for potentially being not going to say weak link, but 2 players unfamiliar playing in their position. Both him and Reese have done really well. Pim's just watching the line. I think Reese wanted to go down the line. Mems exchanges passes, does well with that initial header. Flicked on to Gibbo, loses out. To be fair, their best player has been that Gnabry in centre mid. I mean, if we'd got the goals when we had threatened to, I think we would have motored on. If I'm totally honest. Still time for someone to be a hero. Hammer stepping forward nicely, wins it. Gibbo into striker's feet. Here's AP. His strike partner peeling off, gives it to Mems. To the CDM. Soundboy, what a ball that is. Reverses it. Mems gets back though. Oh, AP. Between them, I think we just need to be selfish and swing a boot at it. Especially with rebounds being the way they are. Reese, what a ball that is. Edge of the box. Soundboy heads it down. AP, what a save. Mems, what a save again. Sign this goalkeeper up if you need a goalkeeper. Wow, is that are they just letting that go? Okay. I feel like their goalkeeper man of the match easily. Lots of chances at the end. Lots of chances throughout the game actually. If Mems is on the stream, just go over to Match Facts. Let us know how many shots we have. But yeah, better team on the night for sure. I think maybe we just came up against a freak of nature in the goalkeeper. Those last 2 saves, crazy. I don't think I'm not sure if anyone's stuck around to play the Mems. Don't worry about it, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I was going to say I don't think they'd stick around to do that. We don't often see that. But yeah, we got a game in. I'm not sure whether Mems is gone. He's currently not streaming. I know people have to go at 7:30, so I'm not sure whether people think they've got enough time in for another game. But if you're in the club and you are able to stream, let me know. We can try and fill whatever gaps there are. But as of right now, I have absolutely no eyes on it. So let me know what's going on. People are doing the scouting already, by the way, which is brilliant. Yeah, I have no eyes on it. Mems, whatever you can do, mate. And if anyone's got any eyes on what's going on, let me know. If anyone can turn a stream on. Mems, if you can turn yours back on. The hammer's gone, so we need another centre back. Who is the guy? Where's Johnny Stones? Where's Johnny Stones? Get him in. Yeah, it sounds like we can get one more in before we have to go, so I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah, well played, boys. Not one single person had a, I wouldn't even say an average game. I think everyone played above average, which is good to see, especially after a long wait. But yeah, Mems, if you're going to stream again for one more game, let me know. If not, I'm going to need someone to stream, or just let me know who's sat in a lobby and who's not, because currently have no idea. Right, let's have a look. Alright, just getting you a new stream. Bear with. Yeah, King defensive. I mean, to be fair, mate, you made a good claim for yourself there, pal. I even enjoyed the professional foul as well. Like I said, I don't think anyone particularly put a foot out of place. I would have liked to have seen the goalkeeper have something to do, but that's just because the rest of you guys were so good. So yeah, don't forget we'll have managers watch these games back as well. So if they're not watching live, there's a good chance they'll be catching up as and when. But as soon as I've got the stream, we'll jump in. Gibbo, completely agree, mate. Completely agree. I think we weren't missing chances. I think their goalkeeper, like I said, man of the match easily, was just on some freakish form. So one thing I always say about forward players, especially strikers, is if you're making the chances, I think that's half the battle. All of the friendlies, their chats are starting to open up now, which is good, which means we should be able to get into a game sharpish. Are we sticking with the same team, chat? Are we sticking with the same team? Right. Oh, he did it. Alright. Stream coming up. We are just missing a centre back, actually. Now we can have a little look at this instead. Right, so we've kept the team, and it still says we're in that game. Oh, sorry. There you go. It still says we're in that game, which is worrying. We never did see Johnny Stones. No, I think we only need a centre-back. We only need a centre-back. So anyone... I'm not sure Ethan can play outfield though. That's the only thing, although it would be fair if you came out. Let me check. I've posed the question, Jimmy. I have posed the question. Who are we? Yes, yeah, I'm on it now. Does anyone know if we have a centre back coming? I mean, I saw scraps earlier on. I'm just saying. Just saying. Johnny Stones is an enigma. That man is an absolute enigma. But yeah, we need to get moving because peeps have got to go. So if anyone can help us out and jump in, great. If not, we'll be playing with 10. At least we'll be able to get a game now. Invezi, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Feel like it's been a while. Is it because you couldn't give us enough? He couldn't give us enough super chat. I don't set those, by the way. I don't set those. You're better off being a member. At least you get stuff for that. You do get all the baller builds as soon as we post them. I think it's the same price, if not less. That we do set. Yeah, all good here, mate. All good here. Fresh off a holiday. Back for the new game. Already miles behind everyone else. I think I'm level 26, maybe. 2 big sessions, got up to level 26. So I think last year I got to 70 odd, and the year before that I was like 60 odd. So if I get to like 80, don't even get me started on the super chat and membership stuff, mate. The amount we get from that is crazy, absolutely crazy. Ethan's gone. I'm not sure if that was in response to my message or not. Oh, we don't have a goalkeeper. Yeah, this went a bit tits up, I can't lie. But yeah, what I was saying about the fees we get from YouTube as and when kind people become members or super chatters, we literally get like, I want to say like 30% maybe. It's crazy. It is crazy. It depends where people are as well. I think the first ever membership we got was someone from the Philippines. And of the £5 membership, I think we got like 82 pence. Because it all depends on kind of what like the exchange rate is and stuff. So yeah, dig deep. Right, second game. I'm just as excited. However, we did have a little mishap just before we kicked off in that our goalkeeper left because we have two goalkeepers. And the idea was that they would just swap positions. I think the other one just left, and then before the other goalkeeper could fill in his slot, we went into a game. So we're a centre-back down, and we are a goalkeeper down. So we may not be as prepared as before, but watch us go and win this now. King defensive into Reese. Good turn from him. Pim looks for strikers. Feet can't find it though. Once again, I don't know who we're playing, so it's an easy one. It's PM. Reese is somehow typing whilst playing. Right hand side for PM. Pim gets back. Well played from AP. Both centre forwards I've noticed have been pretty tenacious. Here is Aaron Kerr. Gives it to Gibbo, the cam. What a turn, near post. Let's go. That is what we were missing from the first game. Good work from the striker. Good work from both strikers, actually. One dropped deep, one held the ball up. Gives it to our cam. Travellas it near post. What a good idea that was. Classy player, Gibbo. 1-0. There we go. We said it. We didn't have the same setup from the first game. So it was always just going to be a good thing. It was always going to be positive. The boys just want to play now. That's it. Might open this one up. Goalkeeper, big save. Sign him up. Sign him up. "12 minutes in. We are 1-0 up. We've done what we couldn't do in the first game. Yeah, at this point, anyone's welcome to jump in and play. If we've got enough hanging around before everyone needs to shoot off for their competitive... what's the word I'm looking for? Responsibilities. Then I'm more than happy to stay on for one more. Glimpse gives it away. Sea of white shirts all rushing back to help him out though, and it is Mems playing that right centre back and right midfield. Not a job for the faint-hearted. Pim does well, keeps the ball for us, and we do manage to play our way out, which is pretty good going. Here is AP with an assist to his name. Beats his man left for dead. The on-rushing Mems is muscled out in the end. He had some yardage to make up there. PM go long. Switch of play. Happy to concede possession. Gibbo was very unlucky with that interception there. Should have stuck, didn't. Glimpse steps out though. Does well. Gibbo tries to force it there. Is turned over once more. 20 minutes in. Sat on a goal lead. I feel like in the free agent showcase we're not going to be playing for the 1-0. As Reese intercepts there nicely. Gloves in October though, we'll be having a word. Gibbo again finds himself in good positions to intercept, does that man. Quite handy to have. Loses his man though, into the box, cuts it back, commits again. We've got the bodies there. We just need to throw something in the way of it, and we do. That should have been a foul, but nothing given. However, we do have the ball. Aaron Kerr decides to hold on to it, and we lose out again. Just a bit. I'm going to say last ditch. That was very last ditch because they could have pulled the trigger a few times. That's some good football from them though. Once again, King Defensive gets across. That man is putting himself in the shop window. Their second corner. What can we do? We've looked solid defensively. For some reason, our goalkeeper is wearing the same kit as our outfield players. That's absolutely fine. Headed down. Glimpse does well. We're left with a lot to do. A lot of our players running out there. Soundboy makes the tackle though, and here we go. Can we muster up a counter-attack? Gibbo to AP. He has got the on-rushing Mems on this right-hand side who is doing a shift. He is controlling 2 players, 3 if you include the goalkeeper. PM happy to keep the ball. To be honest, I mean, I feel like we deserve to be ahead in the first game. This one's been a bit more even, but I feel like we're making up for the first game. Left centre-back taking the throw-in. Reece gets it in a precarious position. Does well, though. We do recycle. Mems can't get it to other Mems. We give the ball away. I think half-time is calling for this team. I think we need to get back in, recoup, and just as I said, how has he made that tackle? What an incredible tackle that was. Wrapped his foot around it, and again, another massive last-ditch tackle from King Defensive. Reece gets taken out, by the way. I reckon the referee's going to pull him back for that. AP, once again, tenacious play from our 2 centre-forwards. I think we might be having the same conversation with Pim on this left-hand side, especially being 1-0 up as well. Just a bit more defensive cover. Getting Joy down those 2 flanks. Mems, though. Not sure if he's controlling the centre-back or his right midfielder this time, but he's there doing the business. We lost Hammer from the first game, and here is that danger area. Cuts it back. The snapshot, because once again, King Defensive and his boys were there. Not on the same wavelength this time, though. I've got to press the goal button. Yeah, I think if we could have made it through to half-time at 1-0 up, I think we would have taken that. Not nice to concede that goal in the way we did. Samboy loses out. Edge of the box for PM with their tails up now. They'll be looking for another goal before half-time, and that might take the wind out of our sails, but Reece steps in, has other plans, but we lose out once more. We just need to hunker down, not concede before half-time here. We've left 1 man up, everyone else behind the ball. I think that's the best thing to do, to be fair. Don't forget, these boys are technically managerless as well, so they're calling it as they see it. And yeah, we give the ball away again from our own goal kick. Not learning from the first time. Mems does well, steps across nicely, gives it to other Mems. Here we go. Thought we might have had time to mount something there, but alas. I mean, we would have taken the 1-0 at half-time for sure. It's a shame we conceded the way we did. However, we've looked good in spells, and also we've proven that we can defend with the best of them as well. What do we want to see in the second half? I mean, boys in the chat, let me know. I want to see Glimpse. To be fair, with no mic, it's hard to know whether or not you're going to get the ball there. I do feel for you. Back towards play, it's difficult, mate. With no one controlling the right centre back as well, it's difficult, mate. Don't worry about it. What I want to see is a bit more from the wide areas, I think, going forward. Pim and Mems. Mems is difficult because he's controlling 3 players. So, yeah, I'll give him that one. And maybe just the ball into strikers' feet a little bit more. These 2 strikers are cooking. Same with Gibbo as well. Gibbo's not really had much of a chance to get the ball fired into him. Our CDM's saying come feet. Our 2 strikers certainly do that. Maybe Gibbo show feet a little bit more. Because the touches he's had to kind of make for himself. So I think as a team, you always want to get your cam on the ball as often as possible. I don't think we've done that, so that's a collective. Everyone needs to chip in for that as well. But yeah, 2 strikers, keep doing what you're doing. CDMs defensively have been good. King Defensive, I mean, clues in the question. He's been very good. Slight bit of lag there. I'm not sure if it came from the stream or the game, but I'll give King Defensive the benefit of the doubt there and say it was a lag. But PM looking to build on the good finish that half. Another possible booking coming up for PM. We do give the ball away, whilst I think we maybe could have had the advantage, but that's horribly biased of me. Glimpse does well to win that header, and it was a header home, and I would have done the exact same thing, but the right centre back is a bot, and so is the goalkeeper, so it's not helped him out there. They've got it on the edge of the box. Quick movement, quick passes from them. PM are pretty good at doing that, to be fair. There's our centre forward. back in a kind of CDM position there. And they do manage to get it through. Big save from the bot goalkeeper. They've still got it though. We're unable to get it away. Everyone and their dog back defending now. King defensive. Currently man of the match, I reckon. It's stabbed home. A really, really weird finish. But once again, it's against the AI goalkeeper, so we weren't really going to do too much with it. Alas. 2-1. It's disappointing. It is disappointing for sure. But there's still time. If we're ever going to concede, we might as well do it early in the second half. But we can't concede anymore. And over on this left-hand side, again, I'm not here to call anyone out. But that left-hand side has looked frail in these two games. Not sure what Reece is doing. Typing probably. 30 minutes left though. 30 virtual minutes. Can easily get back into this. We've gone 3-1 down. Reece is gone. Stabbed into the box. The world's slowest dive, and the wheels are coming off now. Looked like the centre-back got a touch on that, so that's good. Third corner of the game. It would have been interesting to see this team play us in the first game with a full 11. Yeah, Glimpse was expecting it this time. I think the Ennie's gone as well, so we are just pure bot city here. And yeah, we're at the beck and mercy because everyone who had to go for competitive games is now gone. The other striker's gone, which, yeah, everyone's going. It has definitely been one of those nights, ladies and gentlemen. Pim's still here though, does really well, wins the ball and off he goes. Down the line looking for Gibbo, can't find him. They give us a taste of our own medicine. King defensive is there though. Put him in an any and get him controlling the whole back line. We won't be conceding nothing. 20 minutes left. We'll call it a night there because I'm not sure where anyone is. Plus, people have got competitive stuff to do, you know. They've lost their left midfielder as well. It happens. There's still time for people to make a name for themselves. Still time for players to put themselves in the shop window. Pim does well there, cuts back nicely. Gives it to King defensive. Here we go. Ball over the top. Can Pim keep that on? He's got to turn the burners on. Right idea. Good run. Good ball. Just didn't have the... ran out of room. Ran out of pitch. Gibbo with the shot. Straight down the neck. Does well following it in though. Again, a bit like the strikers. Tenacious play. We've got two bots chasing the ball now. This right-hand side is our kryptonite. We need to keep it away from there. They play a 1-2. Yeah, look at this. Our right-hand side defensively. Goalkeeper makes a big save. I think someone might have moved him. But yeah, I think now it's personal pride. If you're still playing, it's personal pride. Can we get a goal? Can we get an assist? Can we get a goal line clearance? On camera. Here we go. Pim. I mean, yeah. Nice to see nothing's changed from the bots this year. Every year they say the AI is cleverer and cleverer. Don't see it myself. 12 minutes left. Down the line to Pim. King defensive and him. Keeping the ball nicely. Gibbo's feet into striker's feet. Once again, that bot, the striker bot gives it away. Glimpse does well though. Goes long. Not sure that was the ball. I think he won the flick on that, or the opposition headed it down. Glimpse though loses out. Can King defensive get across? No, he can't. I don't want to press this goal celebration button any longer. 5-1. Like I said, it'll always be what if. This whole stream is what if. Gibbo does well, fighting to the end, that man. About their 8th yellow card of the game. I mean, the AI does quite well there. Gives it to Aaron Kerr. Good feet from him. And loses out. He didn't have the overlap on the right-hand side, which he would have had should we have 11 players. Glimpse and King defensive now are just... It's just 2v however many PM want to send forward effectively. Pim, good feet from him. Striker's feet, Aaron Kerr was just straight offside. It looked like he wanted the through ball and then realised it was the AI, so just called for it to feet. Not too much you can do at this stage of the game, this stage of the stream. Soundboy over the top, good ball. Pim knocks it down into Gibbo's running lane. Pim does well, but ultimately falls to PM. Moments away there, millimeters away there, King defensive. He's been fantastic over these 2 games. Any managers watching, check that man out. We'll give you his details at the end. I think you've already had one asking for his details. I'll get back to any managers who are in my DMs at the moment. But this is going to be the last action of the night. Last action of the game, last action of the night. We will call it a day after this. Swings it in. Glimpse does really well. Can we get it away? Yes, we can. Here is Gibbo. That is all she wrote. Like I said, 100% a game of what if. Because the first game we looked good. We looked like a well-oiled machine, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Thanks to everyone who turned up. Those of you who didn't turn up, expect to see a ban from the Discord because you ruined it for everyone else. But yeah, those of you who did turn up, thank you very much. Really good to watch, actually. I mean, the first 90 minutes, absolutely no problems. And then what can you do about the last 45 minutes? If you are off playing competitive stuff now, let us know how you get on in the Discord. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your nights, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back probably before the VPG season starts. Doing what? I don't know. To be honest, after tonight, I'm not sure whether we would continue to do stuff like this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself, and if any managers do get in contact with me or Domino, we'll let the players know. So good luck for that, and keep posting on all the recruitment stuff. Keep posting on all the recruitment stuff. Keep posting on the free agent stuff, specifically for the leagues you want as well, because I know some people are free agents for one league but not another. So be specific about where you want to play. As always, subscribe to the channel, support the channel any way you can, and yeah, tune into the VPG streams from, I keep saying the 21st. The 21st is in my mind for some reason. 21st onwards, myself and Domino will be live 3 times a week for about 7 or 8 weeks. So yeah, get used to it. Cheers for stopping by as well. Mems, really good to have you in. Hopefully work's not too painful for the rest of the day. Cheers for the support as always, and anyone else who stopped by as well. Always good to see you guys and to hear from some people we don't hear from very often. aka Scraps, aka Invezi. Always good to hear from you boys. Right, enjoy the rest of your evenings. I'm gonna get some food. I'm absolutely starving. I jumped on this straight from work. And yeah, about to swing the ban hammer as well. So cheers, boys.